Good morning to all. I am Meena Kumari from Department of CSC. Today I am going to present the topic subject verb agreement. In this presentation, I will explain one of the most important grammar rules in English which helps us form correct and meaningful sentence. Introduction to subject verb agreement. Subject verb agreement is a grammatical rule that ensures the subject and verb in a sentence match in number. Proper agreement makes sentence clear and grammatically correct. Understanding this rule is essential for effective communication in English. Subject verb agreement means that the subject and the verb in a sentence must match in number. If the subject is singular, the verb must be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb must be plural. This rule is essential for clear, correct, and professional communication. Incorrect agreement can make sentence sound confusing or grammatically wrong. Basic rules of subject verb agreement. Singular subject takes singular verbs while plural subject takes plural verbs. For example, the dog runs versus the dogs run. Correct agreement depends on identifying whether the subject is singular or plural. The basic rule is very simple. Singular subject means singular verb, plural subject means plural verb. For example, the dog runs is a singular, the dog run is a plural. To apply this rule correctly, we must first identify whether the subject in a sentence is singular or plural. Singular and plural subject. Singular subjects often end with s but not always. Plural subjects typically do not end with s but there are exceptions. It is important to identify the subject correctly to choose the right verb form. Singular subject usually refer to one person or one thing, while plural subjects refer to more than one. However, in English, subjects can be tricky because some singular nouns look plural, some plural nouns do not look plural. Irregular plurals do not end with s. That is why we must carefully identify the subject before choosing the verb. The use of there and it as subjects. There and it can be tricky because they are often used as introductory subjects. When there is a subject, the verb agrees with the true subjects that follows. When it is the subject, the verb agrees with it. Word like there and it can cause confusion. When a sentence starts with there, the real subject comes after the verb. For example, there are two books on the table. The real subject is two books. When it is used as subject, the verb must agree with it. Example, it is raining. Understanding the real subject helps maintain correct agreement. Compound subjects and agreement. Compound subjects joined by and usually take a plural verb. When or nor join subjects, the verb agrees with the part closest to it. Example include Tom and Jerry are friends and neither the teacher nor the student are ready. Common subjects are formed when two subjects are connected by words like and or nor or nor. If subjects are joined by an, we use a plural verb. For example, Tom and Jerry are friends. If subjects are joined by or nor, the verb agrees with the subject closest to the verb. For example, neither the teacher nor the students are ready. This rule is important because many students make mistakes in such sentence. Indefinite pronouns and verb agreement. Some indefinite pronouns like everyone or each are singular and take singular verbs. Other like few or several or plural and take plural verbs. It is important to recognize the type of indefinite pronoun to determine the correct agreement. Indefinite pronouns can be singular or plural and we must know their category. Singular pronouns everyone, each, anyone, somebody, everyone. Example, everyone is present. Plural pronouns few, many, several. Example is few are interested. Correctly identified these pronouns helps us choose the right verb. Complex sentence and agreement. In complex sentence, ensure the verb agrees with the subject, not a noun within the phrase. Watch out for intervening words or phrases that may distract from the subject. For example, the list of items on the table. In complex sentence, sometimes extra words come between the subject and the verb. We should not get confused by those words. Example, the list of items is on the table. The subject is list, not items. So the correct verb is, not are. This rule helps us avoid common mistakes. Common errors in subject verb agreement. Errors often occur with collective nouns, indefinite pronouns, or compound subjects. For example, the team are winning should be the team is winning. Treating team as singular. Recognizing common mistakes helps improve grammatical accuracy. Some common mistakes include misunderstanding collective nouns like team, group, family. They are treated as singular in most cases. Example, the team is winning. Confusion with indefinite pronouns, incorrect use of verbs with compound subjects. By knowing the rules and practice them, we can avoid these errors easily. Tips for ensuring correct agreement. Always identify the true subject before choosing the verb. Pay attention to word that comes between the subject and verb. Practice with exercise to reinforce understanding of subject verb agreement rules. Here are some tips or master subject verb agreement. Always find the true subjects before choosing the verb. Ignore the words that come between the subject and verb. Remember special rules for pronouns, collective nouns, and compound subjects. Practice writing sentences to strengthen your understanding. Good grammar improves writing, speaking, and overall communication skills. Thank you.